Hello there, I'm Troidy, and I review games on YouTube, but the critiques are usually a little more nuanced than that statement was. On Mondays, I do a retro review where I look at a game that's at least 10 years old, and I look at it in a modern context. That means I'm not just reviewing the game as if I was living in the time it was released. I'm reviewing it for you, the person watching the review, the person who wants to know whether or not it's still worth taking time out of your busy schedule to play that old video game right now. Sometimes I'll switch up the formula, reviewing a remake of a game or looking at the history of a whole series, but it's always focused on games from the past. Then, on Fridays, I do a series called In Case You Missed It. There are so many games coming out now that a lot of titles that aren't necessarily great, but might just be good, end up flying under the radar. And even if they are getting attention on release, they're quickly swept under the rug and forgotten about. This series is about bringing attention to those games by reviewing them, discussing their often myriad flaws, while also talking about what makes them worth checking out. And then, sometimes, if I have the time to review a game that's just come out, and it hasn't been out for so long that my review would be utterly irrelevant, I'll do that on a Wednesday, or maybe I'll create an in-depth retrospective on PlayStation Home. Who knows? These free Wednesdays are for me to try out new features and ideas, so be sure to let me know what you think, and most importantly, if you like what I'm doing here, be sure to hit subscribe.